This is a message for Christian women who are happily awaiting upon the day of the Lord, thinking that you're getting raptured to a galaxy far, far away. Meanwhile, you're living in disobedience to the Father. You're a covenant breaker, and you're not listening to your Messiah, who commanded you in Mark 13 verses 32 through 37 to watch, which is referencing the Ezekiel 2, 3, and 33 watchman calling, which is to warn people to repent from their sin before destruction hits, to spiritually sound the shofar, to enter into the work of the prophets, John 4 verses 34 through 38. Jehovah's wrath is not appointed to those that are watching, 1 Thessalonians chapter 5. But it's going to come upon you like a thief in the night, because you are living in your drunkenness, which is an idiom for pride, going after your covetousness, your idolatry, in the lust and the cares of this world, not listening to your Father in heaven. This day of the Lord is not going to be this happy, joyful day. It's going to be a day of sorrow, of being mournful, terrified, the most horrific thing that anybody has ever seen. It's going to be worse than the Holocaust. In Revelation 6, verses 12 through 17, it says, "And I beheld when he had opened the sixth seal, the day of the Lord. And lo, there was a great earthquake, and the sun became black as sackcloth of hair, and the moon became as blood, and the stars of heaven fell unto the earth, even as a fig tree casteth her untimely figs when she is shaken of a mighty wind. And the heaven departed as a scroll when it is rolled together, and every mountain and island were moved out of their places. And the kings of the earth, and the great men, and the rich men, and the chief captains, and the mighty men, and every bondman, and every free man, hid themselves in the dens and in the rocks of the mountains, and said to the mountains and rocks, Fall on us, and hide us from the face of him that sitteth on the throne, and from the wrath of the Lamb. For the great day of his wrath is come, and who shall be able to stand? It is a day of vengeance, his wrath. You're not getting raptured. In Joel 2:11 it says, And the Lord shall utter his voice before his army, for this camp is very great. For he is strong that executeth his word. For the day of the Lord is great and very terrible, and who can abide in it? Isaiah 13 verse 9, The day of the Lord cometh, cruel, both with wrath and fierce anger. Jehovah is angry at a foolish nation. To lay the land desolate, he shall destroy the sinners thereof out of it. And then verse 16, Their children also shall be dashed to pieces before their eyes. Their houses shall be spoiled, and their wives ravished. Children will be dashed to pieces, and women will be raped. Your rapture is rape and torture. So I don't think that you realized the 144,000 are the only ones that are going to get caught up to the throne, and they're going to return with the Messiah to execute this judgment, which is why you need to take Amos 5:18 very seriously when it says, Woe unto you that desire the day of the Lord. To what end is it for you? The day of the Lord is darkness and not light. That is written to you, wishing and waiting upon the day of the Lord, even though it's a day of darkness and not light. To what end is it for you that are disobedient, covenant breakers? You aren't keeping the two covenants of promise written of in Ephesians 2, verses 10 through 12. The Holy Covenant, which is the 10 Commandments, Exodus 20 and Deuteronomy 5. And the Noahic Covenant to eat biblically clean, Leviticus 11, Deuteronomy 14, and Genesis 6 through 9. To what end is it for you who didn't give up your life, to find the people. Please remember Deuteronomy 4:27 through 31 if you don't repent now. The Father's name is Jehovah, and the Son's name is Yeshua. Jehovah will listen to you if you call upon him with a humble and contrite spirit.